got into journalism as a student at the University of New Hampshire. I went down to the school paper for my first assignment, which was covering the livestock fair at the ag school. Assignment nobody else wanted, I didn't know that. I went, covered the livestock fair, came back, wrote this story. It got in the college newspaper under the 3 words, by John Christie, and once you see your byline, you're hooked.
I hope I leave a legacy of respect for the work that I do and an understanding that journalism has a public purpose, and that also it was fun to do.
I've jumped out of airplanes, I've climbed mountains, I've walked a greasy pole, I've broken into private meetings, I've gone undercover in a state hospital. That's the kind of journalist I wanted to be. I wanted to, if the story was hard to get, that was all the much more fun for me. The one thing I would tell a journalist getting into the business now, a young journalist, is this: please, please, please be fully devoted to being independent. Learn to have no sacred cows.
Here's the thing, the values shouldn't change. The form may change, the way you tell your stories may change, but you have to be committed to the facts. You have to be committed to, if not fairness, an equal hand in the work that you produce. You can't be ideological. And you need to produce journalism that has integrity, that you can stand behind, that your employer can stand behind, and that serves the public interest. We lived the Maine Center for Public Interest Reporting for 8 years, and then we handed it over to other people. And it's now been another 7 years since we both left, and it's remarkable to see the devotion of people who have been on the board chair, who has stuck with it through thick and thin, new board members. Every time we see an email, it's like there's another reporter on staff, there's another project, there's another investigation, there's more impact. So it's quite an amazing thing to see how well the center's doing, and far beyond anything we ever imagined it could be.
We're presenting stories and digging into important issues that otherwise wouldn't be reported. And the result of that has been, such as the series of stories we did on the failure to provide adequate representation for indigent criminal defendants. And I think because of our reporting, it's being dealt with. There's almost nothing more important than that kind of journalism.
About 15 years ago, John Christie and Naomi Schalit did a very courageous thing. They quit their jobs, quit their newspaper jobs to start a new kind of news service. Independent, non-profit, non-partisan, investigative journalism. Today, the Maine Monitor is thriving, and a respected news service with terrific reporters, thousands of followers, and a great management team, all because of John and Naomi's vision. The vision that is now being honored by their well-deserved induction into the MPA Hall of Fame. Congratulations, John and Naomi. And Naomi, do I get my journalism jam now? Please, thank you.